Hello world, we're on our way to Orlando in LaGuardia right now. We're facing a 1 hour and 45-minute flight delay, so let's make some content. Let's go. First thing I want to talk to you about today is right over here, and this beautiful multi-billion-dollar new airport renovation is a old-fashioned garbage can.
Here we
Right?
go.
We got a garbage can.
Okay.
But there's this thing on top of it. Come check it out. But basically, it's telling me where to throw my stuff out into. So, whoa. Okay, so it's telling me to throw my garbage. Let's wait for it to come with the scan again. So it's showing me that I got garbage over here and water, right? It's saying the water, I pour liquids into this one and throw my trash into this one. Look, let's throw my trash into that one. Well done, wow.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, I'm the biggest winner. And my water, let's see if we can fake it out. I'm gonna get fooled it. Let's try again. By the way, traveling with water is the biggest life hack in the airport. Of the other. Oh wow! Whoa, we're a winner!
Oh, wow.
But I did not pour my water out into this hole. Now here's my question. We have this image detection software. We can now easily tell you what's in an item, and we can tell you if it's a picture, a cup, water bottle with water, and tell you what to do, right? But the image recognition part, this is basic technology these days. So why don't we have better filters? Why can't I go on the internet and actually have actual, real understanding of what I'm seeing on the page? I'm talking about on websites like Amazon or YouTube, right? Tell me what's actually happening on that page. Is this video something that I want to be watching or not want to be watching based on what's actually in it? Scan the image. Tell me what's in it. Why do we not have that? One person who sold to podcasters said, why would you want to be talking to podcasters all day? Podcasters are terrible people. They are people who like to think that the world wants to listen to them. That's called narcissism. Content creators, podcasters, whatever you want to call it. You gotta be a little bit crazy to do that. A little crazy to think that people want to hear from you. Now, people do want to hear from you. You also have to know that they don't actually care about you. That's a balance. So I have a list of like 50, 60 content ideas for next time I record. I don't have the list here.
Okay.
So we're gonna think about new things to talk about. Woohoo. Let's talk to you about this new mic system that I'm wearing over here. Ta-da! This is a HoloLens like 2 Pro, Mars 2. And this button over here is the record button. And the second button is the noise canceling button. It's not on right now, but let me show you. Now the noise canceling is on. Do you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear a difference? I'm in LaGuardia right now. This is not exactly a studio production environment. There's ambient chirping background birds because it's so beautiful over here. I have a beautiful view of Rikers Island. This is not the most ideal way to shoot and produce videos, but here we are. How does this sound? This is straight at a camera. I'm not doing any additional audio on this. And you tell me, guys, how are we doing? It's truly amazing how dumb people could be and how people go with the flow. Everyone's doing the same exact thing, but guess what? It's not working. Most people in this world are broke. They don't have $400 in savings and they're depressed. So why would you go with the flow? When you hear someone saying everyone's doing it, that's not a reason to do it. That's a reason to think. Why are they doing it? And is it something that actually makes sense for me? You have to think through your own life. Think through your own life, people. People like to give advice. They like to broaden that advice to everybody, but you really have to understand. You see somebody else doing it, you see someone else being successful at something, a brand, killing it at a certain channel, but okay, that works for them, that ad works for them, will it work for you? Will that style work for you? Should you be posting or going down that rabbit hole because you're not them? So, gentlemen, stand up on that escalator, hold on to the guardrails, and take yourself for your own ride. It's very simple, right? You have a key light, right? Now, if I face this way, it's very flat lighting. All the light's coming from the same direction. I'll show you a video example of that next video. It doesn't really work out too well. So you gotta find the light coming from the side and then not as much stopping from this side, and then you're done. But look at that, there's leading lines. Wow, beautiful. And if I frame myself over here in between, this is a pretty nice composition, and it took me 25 seconds to get it, because video production is obviously about what you have and what you're recording with, but it's mostly about what you see and how your eye perceives a situation, how you understand lighting, how you understand content, right? That's the biggest part. What am I actually saying? What do I need to say? It's not about all the fancy stuff. You could do it with the fancy stuff, you could do it without the fancy stuff. It doesn't really matter. It's what do I actually need to say? What do my people need to hear? What's gonna actually translate? What's gonna move the needle? If you could just nail those questions, what's gonna move the needle for my brand? What do my people actually need to hear? Where do they hang out? How am I gonna get my message to them? That's all you gotta think about. Video production's easy. Welcome to your LaGuardia lighting demo. So the light's behind me. Now the light's in front of me. And now the light's at 90 degrees. Which one do you like better? And this is a little more tricky. This is a kicker. Light's behind me, it's a kicker. And then my nose is getting a little bit. It's a little too much probably. So where do you think looks best? This is a traditional 3/4 key. This is the opposite 3/4 key. No, yeah, 3/4 key. And then I'm back to just a kicker. Backlit. Ah, how about that?
Oh, I love it!